Good morning, my beautiful ladies. Welcome to our Monday workout. And today we're going to have extra fun. We're going to use our weights. 5 pounds are perfect for the warm-up. We're going to use the bench, the bend, and maybe the mat. So those are the things that we need for today. So for the warm-up today, I'm going to try to get your heart rate up a little bit. You might not feel a burn, but you're going to feel like you're getting a little out of breath, okay? So we're going to start with 5-pound weights, if you have available. And then what we'll do, just make sure your back feels good. I'm actually going to show you this way, just so you can see how my back is positioned during this exercise. So what we'll do, we're going to try to reach for the inner part of your ankle. So we're going to keep that body nice and tall. The body's going to want to round. We say no to that. And we're going to open up that chest, squeeze in the abs, and we're going to go for the opposite leg, opposite arm, okay? So the weight is going right to that heel, ankle area. Make sure that back feels good. If for any reason you feel like your back feels this, you could do the movement with the leg instead of reaching for the leg, okay? Just again, the body wants to do this, see how it wants to round. We want to try and keep it nice and open. Now, if for any reason you feel this in your back still, you could just do little front taps like this, keeping the chest nice and open, and you could do little front taps, okay? So we're going for those heels. That's going to warm up your inner thighs. It's going to warm up the glutes. It's going to warm up the arms and shoulders a little bit. This is going to be number 1 set. Number 2, we're going to warm up the hamstring and the glutes from a different direction, and I'll show you. It's going to be super fun today. And plus, we're going to do some awesome exercise for your triceps. I know some of the ladies said they want to do more band tricep exercises, so they're coming your way today. Maybe some dips. I know you love dips.
Stop.
Keep going. Good. So now, as we're doing this, right, you could keep going with this movement. I'm going to show you your next movement. You're going to do same arm, same heel. So you're going to kind of tap and tap. That's going to warm up your hamstrings. It's going to warm up the back of the leg and the glute. Now, if you feel any pain in the back, you could do little taps like this, okay? Again, this is the more challenging way of working the body. Beautiful. Just like this, you're going to feel a little stretch or a little tension in actually back of the leg. So that hamstring being activated. Just make sure your body stays nice and tall. Our back wants to arch. We say no to that. And we keep smiling. And we keep having fun. By the way, thank you for joining me today, ladies. We're going to have super extra fun today. Woo, let's keep going. Nice. So as you're doing this, I'm going to show you your next set. So you're going to go the opposite arm, opposite leg, and coordination. We're going to do a little bit of inner thigh warm-up. So more inner thigh. So almost like you want your heel to be leading and your toes to turn out. So we're just going like this. Perfect. Abs are in, shoulders are down. Chest stays open. Good breathing. Now if that's too much, you just do a bicep curl with a little front tap, okay? We always have a modification ready for you. Good job, ladies. Woo. Good squeeze in that inner thigh. Every time you kick out, squeeze in the bicep every time. Good. And breathing. So think of the harder part of the exercise. Try to exhale during that time. Good. Knees are soft. Shoulders are down. Chest stays open. We're pinching that penny between your shoulder blades. And we're breathing. Keep going. Nice. In a second, we're going to go the other direction. So your toes are turning in. So you're kicking forward, but the toes are turning in. So you can warm up the leg from a different angle. Make sure your elbow feels good. If your elbow shoulder gets tired, we're going to just move the legs, okay? Nice. Keep the elbows tucked in. Nice. A little different warm-up. I know I like to use the band, but today the band is coming for the next exercise. So we're going to use the band for our tricep exercise. And we're going to do a little balance work with it, okay? A little combo. Very good. Shoulders down. Keep breathing. Nice. Very good. Let's take a quick break. So now what we'll do, I got the band ready for us, and we're going to go this arm, so right arm goes to the left shoulder. We're going to put your hand through it. Today we're going to do it with both feet down, back is flat, And what you're gonna do, you're gonna extend the arm with a nice and straight wrist. You're gonna hold it and slow release. Now, as you're doing this, you keep your shoulders relaxed. You keep your chest open, okay, and make sure that elbow feels good. Squeeze, slow release. Now, as you do it, you're gonna go up on your tippy toes if you want a little more balance. And you stay on your toes, but you're sitting back into your hips, almost like there's a chair behind you. Good. Out, squeeze, slow release. So I'm on my toes for balance. My tushy's back. My back is flat. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm squeezing the back of the arm and I'm going all the way out. And I'm going to slowly come back in because the weight or the band is pulling you in very fast. Good job, ladies. Good job. Now we're going to do pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back slowly. Good. Everybody's been saying it's been their favorite exercise, so we're going to definitely do more of this. Today we're adding that extra balance work with it. Shoulders back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly back in. If you want to make it harder, you just stay pulsing. Little pulses. That's really, really hard. Little pulses. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Woo! Make sure you're not feeling this in your neck or your back. Keep that chest open. You're burning that tricep right now. I was sore last time from it. Woo! Take your break. Good one. Nice work. We're going to switch sides. So we're going to go left hand goes to the right shoulder. Your back is nice and flat. See how my back wants to round? We're going to open it up all the way. We're going to go up on your tippy toes. If everything feels good, and if you feel any pressure in your back, you could always come up a little higher and not do the tippy toes, okay? Good job, ladies. Woo! Let's do this. So we're going out, we're squeezing it for a second, slow release. We want to make sure the wrist stays straight. You could either locate your wrist so it feels good, okay? Make sure there's never any wrist pain or tension there. Squeeze that tricep, slow release. And it's really important to release that tension very slowly. And the slower we go, the better it is. Woo, look at this balance. Now we're going to do 5 pulses, bring it back slowly. 5 pulses, just a couple of those. Shoulders are down. Good job, keep breathing. Abs are super tight.
And set 4.
Then after this, we're going to do sumo squats. Woo. Keep going, and we're going to do either, if you have a sensitive shoulder or wrist, you're going to use a 3-pounder or 2-pounder. And if your shoulders and wrists are good, you can use 5 pounds. And if your knees are sensitive, you're going to do leg lifts, okay? So you're going to sit down on the chair and you're going to do the movement with the arms, but we're going to keep your legs and knees nice and safe, okay? Woo! Keep going. Almost there. Shoulders down. Keep breathing.
Stop.
Woo! Good one. I felt that burn. Okay, so now, ladies, let's go into sumo squat position. If you have sensitive knees, you'll do it seated with leg forward, okay? And then you keep your weights right next to the body. Okay, if you have good shoulders and wrists and elbows, you use a 5. If not, you're going to use a 3 or a 2. So let's talk about the form for the legs. So toes turn out, your back stays flat, your abs are in, you're doing a little tuck with your tailbone so you're feeling tension in the legs, not your back. Then you slowly extend your arm, bring it back. But see how my palms are facing up? If you have sensitive elbows or shoulders, you're going to do it this way. So thumb up, okay? I'm making it a little different for you. I know you like different variations. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Extend it slowly. Pinch, squeeze. Good. When you extend your arm, try not to extend it fully, okay? Try to keep that elbow soft. Keep going. Nice. Now we're going to add little pulses with the legs. Make sure your knees feel good. No pressure in the knee. Good. If you're doing this seated as a leg lift, you're still going to feel the arms. Beautiful. Make sure your shoulders stay nice and safe. No pain in the shoulder. No shrugging the shoulder. No pain in your back. If you feel the back, you put the weights on top of the thighs. Keep going. Nice work. Good job, ladies. I know you got this. Piece of cake, because you're so strong. Make sure the sumo squat feels good. If you can't do the sumo, you do the leg lift. If the leg lift doesn't feel good, you do the wall sit. You could always modify it. Just keep going.
Exercise.
If your shoulders get tired, I want you just to do the movement with the legs, okay? So now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep that arm, one arm steady, like a bicep curl, and we're gonna do little pulses with that one arm. Again, if you have sensitive wrists or neck or shoulders, you use one arm, or you go thumbs up, okay? Thumbs up are always a little bit easier on your wrist. Keep going. This is the grip. I don't use this grip often, but I want to change it up. I want you to use your muscles from a different angle. If you don't feel the legs, go lower. Keep breathing. I don't know if you know that, but I like all the exercise where we combine things together. So you work your arms, you work your legs, your balance, a little bit of everything. Those are the best. Keep going.
Stop. Exercise.
Nice. Let's switch sides. Make sure that elbow stays tucked in. If you start feeling your wrist elbow, you just go thumbs up, or you just bring your weights down to the body, okay? And you keep going with the legs. Again, we're all different, so I want to make sure I keep you safe but challenged.
Begin set 4.
People smiling, ladies. It's a good day. It's Monday. It's going to be a great week. Beautiful weather. We're so lucky. Keep going. Squeeze those abs. Make sure back stays flat. There's no pain in your back right now. Shoulders are down. Then after this, we're going to put our band over the top of the ankles. We're going to do those awesome leg lifts standing. We're going to try to do it standing. Now, if you have a sensitive back, you can either do a wall sit, or you could do it on your hands and your knees, okay? Without the band, okay? If you have a sensitive back, woo! That was awesome. I felt the burn, ladies. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this band over the top of the ankles. Let's do ankles here. I'm going to use this chair. You can use a chair if you want to, or not. Either one is good. So normally I have the band over the top of the thighs. Right now I'm going to have it on my ankles. Make sure back feels good. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend it, and I'm going to bring it back in. Make sure back stays flat. You go out, bring it slowly in. If you want to make this harder, you don't let your heel touch the floor. If you want to make it easier, you tap your foot. If this is too much for your back, you do it without the band. You do little pulses. Good. Now that standing leg, let's talk about that standing leg, ladies. You're staying on your heel. See, I'm pushing through the heel. My knee is never going past my toes.
Stop.
Good. My back stays flat the whole time. Right? My hips are pointing down. They're not opening up. And I'm having fun. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm breathing. Squeeze, slow release. The idea is to squeeze the tissue on the top and then very slowly release it, because that's when the muscle's working too. If you feel any twinging in the standing foot or knee, the knee, you kind of sit back into that hip a little bit more. Good, like a squat. If you want more challenge, you just do pulses. Those are hard. Keep going. Pulses are amazing. Pulses are always harder because you keep that tension in the muscle. Just make sure your back feels good. If you have a sore back, do it on your forearms and your knees on the floor. Do a wall sit. Do some calf raises. Just keep moving the body. Woo! Oh my God, this is so soft. This is fun. Okay, so we're going to switch legs now. We're going to do the other side. And then after we finish with this, we're going to do some dips, because I know all of you have been wanting to do some dips. Okay, so again, Tushy goes back all the way.
Begin set 3.
Weight is on the heels. Woo! And then out. Bring it slowly in. My glute is already sore, ladies, from the other side. Nice. Slow release, very slowly. And then squeeze. Slow release. If that's too much, lose the band. See how my standing foot is kind of, the heel is pushed in, my toes are elevated to protect my knee. My back, see how my back is nice and flat? This is definitely the harder version of this exercise. When the band is over the top of the thighs, it's a lot easier. You don't want it easy. This is boring.
Stop. Exercise.
Keep going. Squeeze. Slow release. Beautiful. So after this, you know what we'll do? Maybe let's do our leg lifts first. Okay, we're going to do our leg lifts first. So our Polish chair, okay?
Begin set 4.
Squeeze. Good. Nice work. Shoulders are down. Now little pulses if you want to make it harder. Double check if your back is nice and flat. Make sure it's not arching. There's no roundness or arching of the back. Keep breathing. Keep feeling that burn. Remember, When you push through that burn, that's when the body gets stronger. So keep going. Don't stop yet. You want to get stronger, ladies. We want your body to be very strong. It's already strong, but we want to get even stronger. Watch that standing knee. Make sure you don't feel any pressure. Woo! And take that band off. My goodness, I felt the burn for sure. Okay, so now we're going to sit down on the floor with a lighter weight, okay? Or no weight if you don't have a weight available. That one knee is bent, one leg is straight. You're going to lift the leg up and you're going to pass the weight underneath your leg, okay? Make sure your back doesn't arch. I'm going to show you this way. Good. See how my back is nice and flat? I pass it over. Actually, let's start with this side so you can see it better. So I go over. I go. Good. If you want to make this harder, you just keep your leg up. Chest stays open. We've never done it this way. Shoulders down. Make sure your low back feels good. If it doesn't, you just do regular leg lifts seated on the bench. Keep going. This is fun. Good. We make it fun. We can make everything fun, ladies. Even planks. It's all about our attitude, right? We just say it's fun. We smile. We know it's good for our bodies. It's good to strengthen the body, ladies. Let's switch sides now, just to give your back a little bit of break. Because when we're pushing your body, it gets stronger. So we need to get through that comfort zone. Oh, sorry. Good. Good. We always want to make sure it's challenging, never comfortable. Squeezing the abs. But without a pain in your back or your knee or your shoulder, chest is open. Again, my body wants to do this. Belly wants to round. Don't let it double check. If that's too much, just keep your weight down and just hold that leg up, okay? Keep going. Nice. Squeezing the abs. Burning. Stop. Woo. Let's do one more. And switch. Good job. Very nice. Love the form. Then dips are coming your way. I know you're thinking dips already. It's coming your way. So if you can't do dips, you're going to do skull crushes on the floor, squeezing like a pillow or a ball or something. We're going to do inner thighs and we're going to do triceps. I know some of you have been asking for extra tricep work, so let's make this happen. Shoulders down. I know a lot of you love your Polish chair, so I don't want to disappoint you. It's a great exercise. Get your whole body. My leg is shaking already. Keep breathing. Squeeze the abs super tight. Shoulders are down. Good breathing. Keep going. Come on. You got this. Don't give up. Never ever. My leg was shaking. Hope yours was too. Okay, so we're going to switch sides. Then we're going to grab a pillow or a ball. We're going to put it between the inner thighs. If you have a sensitive shoulder, you're going to do skull crushes on the floor, hands together. Your shoulders and wrists are good. You're going to join me for the dips on the bench or the chair, okay?
In set 4.
Keep going. Nice. This is our last set on this. Chest stays open. Make sure that back, low back feels good. Again, everybody's different. Make sure your shoulders are down. Make sure you're not rounding the back. Keep breathing. Woo! Come on, you got this. Piece of cake. Piece of cake for you. Come on. The leg stays up. Watch your back. If you need to set that foot down for a second, lift it back up. Keep going. Breathing. Chest open. Never giving up, ever. Woo! Goodness, I was a beginner. All right, well, I was dreaming about that one, so I wanted you to try. Yeah. So ladies, what we're going to do now, we're going to put a pillow or a ball between your inner thighs. If you don't have a pillow, don't worry, just squeeze the inner thighs. You're going to walk your feet all the way forward, all the way. Don't let them stay too close to your tushy. Your shoulders are down. Now this is only if you have good shoulders and wrists. If not, you do skull crushes on the floor. Hands together, okay, triceps. Good, so squeeze. Slowly going down, squeeze the ball. Exhale, squeeze. Slowly going down. Don't let your shoulders down. My shoulders want to roll forward. Don't let them. Open up that chest. Slowly down. Slowly up. Maybe the last 2 sets, I'll do the skull crushes just to kind of keep those wrists nice and safe. Squeeze. Relax your shoulders. Open up that chest. Keep breathing. Stop. Back is really close to the bench or the chair. Next, take a break for the wrist. Nice work. Maybe last two, I'll show you the skull versions just to make sure we have good formal nose. If your wrists get tired, because I know by set 3, the wrists are getting tight, shoulders getting tight, so I want to keep you safe.
Begin set 2.
All right, so we're going to do it again. We're squeezing that ball. Abs are in, shoulders are back and down, your chest stays open, and we're going for more fun. Come on, down, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, down, exhale, up. Squeeze that ball. Keep your back really close to that chair. Squeeze. Watch your wrists. If you want to work hard, actually they are working hard. Keep going. Almost there. Shoulders relax. Keep breathing. Inhale down. Exhale up.
Stop.
Nice. Take a break, ladies. Let's keep our ball. Let's grab 5 pounds or 7s, whatever you have available. Let's go on the floor. I'm going to change this up a little bit for you. So again, if you have a sensitive back, you just squeeze the ball super hard. Squeeze the abs. And then just slow skull crushers.
Begin set.
Okay? If this is too easy and your elbows are good, you separate the arms. So watch your elbows. If this is still too easy and your back is good today, you lift your legs up and you squeeze the ball. Good. So you keep your back flat. Let's talk about that back, ladies. Imagine I put that piece of paper underneath your back and you said, no way, Evie. You're not putting it underneath my back because I'm squeezing my abs and pushing my back down. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Good. Inhale down. Now, if you don't want to do this and you're like, yeah, this is way too easy, what are you doing? I love my dips. Keep going with the dips. Good. I just want to make sure that I give everybody a little modification for everything, just in case. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Keep that back flat.
Begin set.
Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Pinch that penny. If your arms get too tired, you can bring them together and just do skull crushes together. That's a little easier on your elbows as well. Keep going. Breathing. I know you got this. I believe in you. And after this, we're going to be all ready for our next exercise, which is an abdominal exercise. But watch your neck. If you have a sensitive neck, you are going to do it a little differently, okay? Be careful, because you're going to be supporting yourself with one arm as you're crunching. So I want to make sure I keep you safe.
Stop exercise.
Woo! Good one.
Station.
Nice work, ladies. Very good. So only 2 more exercises left and we're done. I can't believe it. So what we're going to do, if your back is sensitive, you're going to keep both feet down and then you're going to reach for the inner part of your ankle, squeeze the abs, and switch. This is only if your back feels good with this and your neck feels good. Make sure you're supporting your neck. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit more challenging. Now, if you have a sensitive neck, you can bring your legs up and you can just do little ones like this, okay? With your head down. I'm going to make this a little bit more challenging, so I'm going to do like a bicycle crunch with a reach. But I'm really thinking about my neck to protect it. Squeeze on the abs super tight. Slowly come back in. Watch that neck. When you hold it, squeeze it, makes it harder. Slowly coming back in.
Stop exercise.
Squeeze it. Slowly coming back in. Now, if you're starting to feel your neck a little bit, just bring your head down, and you could do this. Extending that long leg, just keeping your back flat at the same time, so you still get to reach for the inner part of your ankle, but it gives your neck a nice little break, okay? Squeeze, bring it in. Squeeze it hard. That squeeze is so crucial, ladies. Very often we go through the movement, see, I feel it. I want you to find the abdominal muscles. Breathe out. Slow release. Squeeze it super tight. Slow release. Good job. Squeeze. And again, if the neck gets tired, you just do this. But watch your back on this. Keep that back flat. You extend out one leg. You go for the inner part of the ankle.
Stop exercise.
Nice. Let's take a quick break for the neck. So you either keep your head down and move your legs, or you either keep your crunching and you're alternating with one leg down, one leg up, and then you have an option of keeping both legs up reaching. Now I'm going to make it even more challenging. I'm going to actually bring both legs up. This is only if your back is good today. So now I'm reaching with my legs straight and bring it back. This is a little bit more challenging. If you want a more challenge, you lower that straight leg, lower, but watch your low back. You never want to feel your low back. You always want to feel the core, ladies. And I know you're thinking planks right now after this one. You're thinking, Evie, we have another plank. I I know you were hoping I was gonna forget, but you know how I am. I love my planks. I never forget about those.
Stop.
Keep going. I'm gonna keep going. If you need a break for your neck, take one, because this is working your neck a little harder. Or you just support it with both hands, and then just move your legs like this. You can do it as well, this way, with your back flat, right? So we can do this, holding the crunch, or you just reach, but watch your neck. Don't pull on your neck. Keep your chin nice and high. Squeeze. You notice how much more sore you're going to be when you hold the crunch. Squeeze it. Exhale through the mouth, and then switch. Hold it, squeeze it, and switch. It's amazing mind-muscle connection. When we think about the muscles we're working on, ladies, how much harder they're working. Keep breathing. Squeeze it.
Exercise.
Oh my goodness.
Next station.
I'm sore already. Okay, so planks are coming your way, ladies. I'm going to show you the modification. We're going to do 2 regular planks, 2 side planks. We're going to do that seesaw plank, which is one of my favorite. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder, the most important thing. Make sure you only do this if your shoulders are good, okay? If not, you just hold a plank. Now what you're doing, you go forward and back. Forward and back. You're kind of leaning forward and then back. Make sure there's no pain in your shoulder. Make sure you squeeze your tushy. So I'm feeling my abs right now because I'm tucking my tailbone. So I'm not doing this, right? I'm not going, my bench is sliding a little bit. So I'm not doing this. I'm not dropping the hips too low. I'm squeezing, holding that nice straight body. And then a little forward, a little forward, back. Squeezing that tushy. It's all in the tuck, in the tushy, in the abs. Woo! If that was too easy, keep going. I'm going to switch to the floor because the bench was moving, and plus I want to make it harder for you. So what we're going to do now, we're going to either do it straight arms or forearms. Either one is good. Just squeeze your tushy super, super tight.
Begin set.
Good. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. If this is already challenging, just hold it. If not, you go a little forward, a little back. Good. Relax your shoulders. Make sure you're not feeling your neck on this. If you do, you just hold that plank. Number 3 and 4, if you have good shoulders, you're going to do that side plank. Squeeze that tushy. If you can't squeeze and move at the same time, squeeze it harder. This squeeze is more important. Or just go straight arms like this if your back starts feeling this. Squeeze the tushy. Feel the abs. Oh my gosh, my abs are on fire after those crunches we did before. Woo! Keep going. Take a break. Oh my goodness, that was a hard one. Good job. So if you like this one, and you don't want to do a side plank because of your shoulders, you just stick to what we were doing. Now if you want to make it more fun, you put the weight on top of your hips, elbow directly underneath your shoulder. You could do it with a bend knee or a straight leg. I'm going to go straight legs. You lift the body up, you hold that weight right on top of the hips. You either hold it or you do little pulses. Just squeeze your tushy super tight. Make sure you feel your tushy squeeze. Make sure your elbows directly underneath your shoulder. Make sure you're shaking because it's hard. Keep going. Those hips are high. If you start feeling your back, bend that knee. Keep going, okay? Don't stop. Abs are in, shoulders are down. Don't feel the shoulder in a bad way. Keep breathing.
Stop.
That's a good one. All right. So now we got the other side going. This is our final one. You got this. So either a regular plank, either a plank with any bend for modification, or both legs straight. I'm going for the harder one. Elbow directly underneath the shoulder. The most important thing, ladies. Come on. You got this. Squeeze your tushy super tight. Make sure your neck feels good. Open up the chest. Don't let your shoulders lean forward. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing there. Come on. This is our final one. Remember to make the body stronger, we need to push you through that extra burn. Keep going. Whenever you feel like you need to stop, you give me a couple extra seconds. Squeeze the tushy. Come on. We can do this. You and me, ladies. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice work. That was amazing, by the way. Woo! You're so sore. Okay, so let's do a little child's pose. Then I'm going to show you that little standing stretch. And then a little tip of the day. And we're going to be done, ladies. Whew, that felt good. So we're going to come up slowly, making sure we're pushing through that heel. Good job. And then I'm going to go over the piriformis stretch. You know how we've done it seated? I think I've showed it to you when we do it standing, but I'm gonna go over that one more time because I know a lot of you are doing the cardio outdoors. So if you feel like you're tight in your hips, just stop for a second and then grab onto a bench or a tree, whatever you have available, and then stretch those hips a little bit. So, because this is usually what creates tension in your back as well. So back, glute tension, you know, the sciatica, sometimes it's just tightness in that piriformis muscle. So that will loosen it up. So what we do, we grab onto something. It could be a chair, whatever you have available there. You cross that one leg over the other. Make sure it feels good on your knee. If you feel any pain there, let me know. Now let's open up your chest. Make sure there's no roundness of the back. And then sit back like you're sitting in a chair. So you're pushing through your heel of the standing leg. Your back is flat. Make sure you really pinch the pending between your shoulders and feel the stretch in your hip right now. But make sure it's not this where your knee comes forward. You're like squatting back, like literally like there's a toilet behind us and want to sit in it. If the hips don't go back, it really can irritate the knee. Shoulders are down, so you can do this for a minute if you can. Slowly coming up, we're going to switch sides. And again, you can do this seated if you have sensitive knees and you don't want to even risk it. You can always do this seated. But again, if you don't have a bench available or you just want to stretch it while you're walking, you can stop for a second and do this. Good. Shoulders relaxed. Now sitting into those heels. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling that glute stretching out right now. Again, it's one of the best stretches, ladies. Shoulders relaxed. Good, never really rounding that back, opening up that chest. The deeper you sit down, the more you're gonna feel that stretch. Make sure you flex your foot, make sure both feet. It will protect your knee. And slowly coming up. And ladies, the tip of the day, because I know it's always good that we talk about either you know, things we do throughout the day that can tweak your back, shoulders, knees. So something for the shoulders today. Let's say you're putting up curtains or putting up a picture on the wall, or you're traveling and you're putting your suitcase over the overhead compartment. So what you want to do, especially if you have sensitive shoulders, if you do have sensitive shoulders, avoid going overhead because that can tweak it even more. Ask maybe somebody to help you. But if your shoulders are good and you want to keep them healthy, you just go like this. See how I'm holding? I'm actually going to grab a weight so you can see it better. See how my thumbs are facing me? My thumbs are facing me, and then I'm coming up with my shoulders down, and then I'm putting that curtain up. So I do it with, I try whenever I go up, I try to keep my thumbs facing me. If I do it this way, see how my palms are, the knuckles are facing me. This is so much harder for your shoulder. So try to have your thumbs face you always, whenever you go overhead, okay? That will help your shoulders. And if you already have sensitive shoulders, have somebody else help you so you don't tweak them or make them worse. And hopefully that's a good tip for you ladies, and you'll use it. And thank you for joining me. That was fun.